Hi, I'm Peter Flanagan and we're here in our bed centre where we stock all the main Irish brands from King Coil, O'Dearest, Spring Air, Sleep Spa, Respa and Natural Sleep Company. So what do you look for in a bed? Whether it's Bonnell spring, sometimes called open coil, or whether it's viscoelastic, sometimes called memory foam, or pocket springing, or a combination with gel perhaps. What is right for you? So springs were invented around 1830. They found their way into the Chesterfield couches of their day, you know, the button back, long Chesterfield couch. After that they made their way into beds. Now the Bonnell spring or the open coil spring is the most common spring that one finds in a bed. These are made throughout Ireland and we have become, might I say, experts in the making of springing. Respa, for example, have over 150 people employed and they export springs to the manufacturing industry in the UK. So we have a lot to be proud of in beds in our little island here in Ireland. King Coil are exporting beds as far away as China and America. So we're good at what we do in beds. Now, for example, Respa Bonnell springing, they can be got obviously in sizes from 3 foot, 4 foot, 4 foot 6, 5 foot. What you have inside there is an even support with reinforced springing as necessary depending on the gauge of spring and depending on the level of support required. This, for example, here would be ideal for a young teenager, for letting, for perhaps for a guest room in some situations. Depending then on the thicker spring, or the higher gauge, or the extra padding, you may go up into a master bedroom. Bonnell springs come in all shapes and sizes. This one here from Respa is called Spinopedic Supreme. It's particularly firm. The helical springs bind them together at the edges so to give extra edge support, to give an even spine and posture throughout lying on the bed. They're not for those who like a softer mattress. These are firm mattresses and they're designed for even support throughout. King Coil also do one, which is famous, which is called Spinal Guard. It also has extra supports at the edges. It's got an even central support and it has extra support in the centre. And that again is for those who like a firm mattress, all Irish made and well priced. What makes this bed special is that it's a pocket sprung bed. Now we have a full range of pocket springs from 800 springs, 1200 springs, 1400, 1600, 3000 and 4000. But don't get carried away with spring count. It's about which is the right bed for you. It's not a question of the more money I spend, the better mattress I get. Far from it. You could buy the most expensive mattress and be miserable. It's about finding the right mattress that suits you. Pocket springing was designed to minimise roll together. Now, broadly speaking, that's what the pocket springing looks like. Each spring is in a bag. They're allowed to compress freely and independent from each other, more so than in an open coil Bonnell spring, which are all joined. That therefore minimises partner roll together and it gives a softer feel. Different pocket sprung mattresses are firmer than others and they're made firm by quilting, by tufting, tack and jump, different ways of quilting them together, you may say. So this one in particular is a very popular one. There's 4,000 springs in it, and for those who like a medium to soft bed, it is absolute luxury. It's Respa's top of the range, and they've got cashmere and silk and wool, and it's just a dream to sleep in. Memory foam was developed for NASA. This was to minimise the pressure on the astronauts, where they'd be sitting, where they'd be sleeping. Now what it is a type of foam. It's called memory foam. Technical term is viscoelastic. And what it does is it remembers the original shape it came back into. It's the ultimate in pressure relief. So it really does mould to your body shape. It comes in V60, V85, V100. What is that? That is the density of the viscoelastic. 100 is the softer and 60 is firmer. Now, when you have it on this mattress here, for example, it's on top of pocket springs. So you've got a box top with the memory contouring to your body, and then you have the individual pockets, which, if you recall, minimizes roll together and minimizes partner impact. For obvious reasons, we don't want our sleep interrupted. Viscoelastic from King Coil, or Co.Wicklow as the company is called, is open-celled. Now, open-celled means that it allows your body, and the heat aspect from your body to mattress is minimized. Not all viscoelastic or memory foam is open-celled, so just be careful of that, because it can overheat. Now, even with the open-celled memory foam, 95% of all King Coil is open-celled memory foam. Their memory foam that they use is open-celled, 95% of it. But even at that, for those who are inclined to overheat, they've come up with a unique solution, and it's called K3 gel. Now, this allows the body to cool down. It reduces the body heat substantially. When you lie on this, not only are you getting a reduction of body heat, but it also gently massages you while you're asleep. It's a unique invention. It's thermoplastic and natural mineral oils. Fabulous invention, and they won awards for it. But it wants to be tried out to be believed. Now, it's got the overall support, it's got the comfort, and it has a beautiful effect for massaging while you're asleep. A recent development from Sleep Spa is the Climagel, and it's literally just been developed. It's really, really impressive. What you have is the same gel which is impregnated into the viscoelastic or memory foam. So the blue specks that you see here are the gel, and that has the cooling effect in the viscoelastic. Now, when you lie on that, so when there's pressure come to apply that, the gel actually is clustered against your body. So it has a cooling effect, but also it gives better support. So overall, it's a generation on from this, and again, it solves a lot of problems. Very, very clever design, and being exported across the globe. So well done to Sleep Spa and Co.Wicklow. This is the latest bed from King Coil. It is called the Extended Life. And what it is it's a reinforced mattress, a reinforced base, and the center of it has been specially designed and posturized for additional support. So it's a particularly firm mattress. And to ease that a little, they have cleverly put a topper on which can be rotated, which can be flipped. It's buttoned at all four corners, and the mattress can be rotated. This is 15 years of unprecedented comfort